Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. It is June 1st, and it is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. Today, we'll be covering exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, as well as the morning's biggest gainers and losers. If you aren't already, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you can stay up to date with all of our latest videos. And check out our Instagram for other great stock-related content. The link will be in the description down below. All right, let's get into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are well in the green this morning. Dow futures are up 0.6%, S&P 500 futures up 0.5%, and NASDAQ futures up 0.4% so far. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing will collaborate with Japanese companies in a government-backed program to help advance chip-making technology in Japan. According to Nikkei Asia, Japan's position in the global semiconductor industry has been declining. In a bid to improve the country's competitiveness, the government sought Taiwan Semiconductor's help. As a result, Taiwan Semiconductor will set up a research and development facility in Japan in partnership with the government. It will use that facility to collaborate with more than 20 Japanese companies on semiconductor technology advancements. They will invest about $337 million in the project, which is about half of the project's cost. It is set to begin with a trial before entering full operation in 2022. The Taiwan Semiconductor stock does have several analyst ratings within the last couple of months, but the only one to provide a price target is a sell rating with a downside of 29%. MGM Resorts sports betting division, BetMGM, has partnered with NYRA NYRA is the official online wagering platform and a major provider of horse racing content in the United States. NYRA, which continues to expand its presence, is currently available in 30 different states. The deal will enable BetMGM customers to watch and bet on premier thoroughbred, standardbred, and quarter horse races at more than 200 tracks globally. BetMGM customers will now be able to watch daily horse racing content, live streaming videos, and race replays. They can also bet on marquee events in the U.S. The MGM Resorts stock does come in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential of 4.5%. Hexo Corporation has made a deal to acquire Redecan, a privately held Canadian cannabis company, for $925 million. The deal will help Hexo in becoming the #1 market player in the Canadian recreational cannabis market. Their shares jumped almost 10% to close on May 28th and are now up over 4% in the pre-market. Hexo engages in the manufacturing, production, and distribution of medicinal marijuana. The deal, which has been approved by Hexo's board, is expected to close in the third quarter of 2021, subject to certain conditions and approvals. The Hexo stock comes in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential of 23.5%. In FDA approval news, we have Amgen, who's been given the green light to bring their breakthrough lung cancer drug, Lumakras, to the market. Lumakras won accelerated regulatory approval to treat mutated, locally advanced, or metastatic non-small cell lung cancer in adults. The FDA approval was based on the outcome of the CodeBreak 100 clinical trial program. Of the 2.2 million new lung cancer cases diagnosed each year globally, about 84% of them are this type. Amgen plans to host a conference call today with the investment community to discuss the FDA approval, and the company is continuing to study Lumakras as a potential treatment for other cancers as well. Their stock does come in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential of 2.6%. Also receiving FDA approval is BridgeBio Pharma and Helsinn Group. They announced that they have received the FDA accelerated approval for Tracellteak, an orally administered ATP-competitive tyrosine kinase inhibitor of FGFR. This new oral drug is designed to treat patients with previously treated locally advanced or metastatic cholangiocarcinoma harboring an FGFR2 fusion or rearrangement. Furthermore, advanced trials have shown that Tracellteak led to cases of tumor shrinkage. The BridgeBio Pharma stock does come in as a strong buy with an average upside potential of 38.5%. Now, in less positive FDA news, we have Eton Pharmaceuticals. They received a Complete Response Letter, or CRL, from the FDA for their new drug application related to a dehydrated alcohol injection for treating methanol poisoning. After reviewing the NDA, the FDA has declined to approve it in its present form. Amid COVID-associated travel restrictions, a pre-approval inspection of the drug's contract manufacturer in Europe is yet to be completed. According to Eton, the remaining queries raised by the FDA in the CRL will be addressed in the coming months. Their stock does come in as a moderate buy with an average upside of 77% currently. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. Starting off with Big Lots, who posted upbeat Q1 results. They topped both earnings and revenue estimates, driven by results from the strategic initiative Operation North Star and third stimulus distributions. Shares of Big Lots declined 5.5% on Friday due to a lack of visibility as the company refrained from providing 2021 guidance. However, they did lay out their expectations for the second quarter of the year. Now, the company reported earnings of $2.62 per share in the first quarter, beating analysts' expectations of $1.69. Their revenues of $1.63 billion exceeded estimates of $1.53 billion. Their stock does come in as a moderate sell, with an average downside of 6%. The most recent price rating coming in today with a hold and an upside of 6.6%. Also coming in ahead of expectations was Hibbett Sports. They topped both earnings and revenue estimates, driven by robust comparable sales growth of 87%. Shares of the athletic-inspired fashion retailer gained 345% over this past year. The company reported earnings of $5 per share in the first quarter, very much so beating analyst expectations of $2.77 per share. This compared to adjusted earnings of 31 cents per share reported in the same quarter last year. Their net sales of $506.9 million exceeded the consensus estimates of $412.9 million. Hibbett Sports stock only has one recent analyst rating, and it is a hold with an upside potential of just over 6%. And we also have PopReach, who reported mixed first quarter results. The developer of free-to-play games swung to a profit in the quarter, but experienced a decline in revenues year over year. Their revenue came in at $4.1 million in the Q1, a decrease of over 12% from $4.7 million in the prior year quarter. Their revenues from mobile platforms totaled $3 million, which was down 6.3% from the prior year. Meanwhile, their net income amounted to $2.2 million or 3 cents per share, compared to a loss of $0.7 million or 2 cents per share a year ago. Their stock has 2 analyst ratings, coming in as a moderate buy with an average upside potential of 132%. Also this morning, we're expecting earnings reports from Canopy Growth, Cloudera, and the Bank of Nova Scotia. And in the after hours, we'll be hearing from Zoom, Digital Turbine, and Hewlett Packard. Now let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Starting off with our biggest gainer this morning, which is Cloudera, as it was just announced that they would be bought out in a deal worth $5.3 billion. Trading under the ticker CLDR, they're currently up nearly 24%. We also have Vertex Energy under the ticker VTNR, who's been on our top gainers list for a few days in a row now. They're currently up nearly 30% in the pre-market, following a gain of 95% at the close on Friday. As well as Lineage Cell Therapeutics under LCTX, currently up over 14%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Chimera Therapeutics. Under the ticker KYMR, they're currently down 12.7%, followed by Innate Pharma under IPHA, currently down 6.6%, and Viracta Therapeutics under VIRX, currently down 8.4%. So that is everything for Tuesday's pre-market morning update, bringing you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to stop back at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Richard Allen's Power Hour, where he'll get you up to date with what's been happening throughout the day and that last hour of the market. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and we will see you back here next time.